guys, we did it. We finished our second Yakuza game on this channel. As I said, I'm gonna play all of them without except no. Oh my god. Of course, there's exceptions. I'm not gonna play Yakuza Dead Souls and not the old games. Okay, I mean, by old games I mean 1 and 2. The rest are fine. They're remastered. I got them, but still, we completed officially now 2 Yakuza games. Wow. And we just finished Kiwami, Yakuza Kiwami, like yesterday, I believe. Yeah, that's when I did it. Oh my god, I'm gonna tell you everything. What I think about the game. Does it improve on Zero? Is it better than Zero or worse? And pretty much, is it worth it if you haven't played a Yakuza game? And all the gist, all the fucking gist. Still, let us all press X. So Yakuza Kiwami is a remake. Yeah, it's a remake of the first Yakuza game that is basically unplayable if you try it right now. And let me just absolutely say it out the bat. You should not play if you're wanting to play Yakuza, if you've never tried any Yakuza game, you should not start with Kiwami. I implore you, if you want to have enjoyment and much more emotional connection to the characters, please play Yakuza 0 first. Trust me, you won't be sorry. But still, Yakuza Kiwami is a fucking great game. Great game. I was shocked how good it was, how fun it was, and how the story just fucking blew me out of the water. Listen, it doesn't improve on Zero, graphically, gameplay wise, all the technical bullshit. It doesn't improve on it. It's basically like a reskin of Zero, which is not bad because Zero was pretty playable in its current state. It's like slight improvements, but just basically reskins, nothing much. And I wasn't complaining because I was basically in love with Yakuza 0 till the end, and we're just gonna carry through this one. No problem for me, but if you want something new and fresh, you may be disappointed. But I wasn't. I was absolutely fine. Still, it has a possibility. It has a possibility that you may not be fine. Who knows? Anyway, I don't know why, but I had so much more fun in Kiwami than in Zero. I'm not saying that Kiwami is a better game. I'm gonna get to that later, but boy, oh boy, I had so much more fun in Kiwami. Listen, I'm just gonna tell the things that Kiwami does better than Zero. The story, compared to Zero, it's not as good. It's amazing, it's great, but Yakuza Zero story just had so many layers, so many things for it that is just basically unrivaled so far. But still, what it does better, I'm gonna tell you, in Yakuza 0, that's the main reason why I didn't give Yakuza 0 a 10 out of 10. I'm just gonna explain it to you. Yakuza 0 had one of the most repetitive, most stupid missions ever. It was basically, we have no idea what should we include, so we're gonna include some mindless bullshit that will keep you busy, just to increase the length of the game 2 or 3 hours more. Absolutely unnecessary content, unnecessary stuff, just to, stuff it. Just to keep the game longer. And if Yakuza 0 didn't include these parts, this unnecessary layer to the game, it would have been a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. But it isn't, so yeah. Anyway, Yakuza Kiwami absolutely destroys every single kind of repetitiveness, every single kind of, unnecessary missions, because you feel like whatever you're doing means something. Whatever you're doing, especially in the main story, actually makes impact on the consequences and the things that will happen in the future. It's just so much more focused, so much more compact, straight to the point, and tells a story like it wants to tell a story, without mindless, running around the streets looking for fucking waypoints and going to another boring mission like Yakuza 0 did. No, it absolutely destroys every single kind of, filler content. That's I think what Kiwami does better than Zero. So, let me just get straight to the point. Yeah. Uh, If you've watched this video so far, well done, I guess. Congratulations that you that you've stomached my face for 5 minutes. Again, congratulations to you. But if you don't want to get ruined on the game, because I'll talk spoilers. I'll talk spoilers because my criticisms and my praise that it's left for this game, it's pretty much story related. So I beg you, if you don't want to get your stuff ruined before you play this game, stop watching the video. But if you already know what's going to happen, then sit back and enjoy, motherfucker. Because I'm getting deep, balls deep into this. So, the ending. So, I'm gonna tell you the beginning and the ending are one of the most two important things in a video game story. How does it grab your intrigue, and how does it let it all go away? How does it close the book on it? Well, I'm gonna start by saying Yakuza Kiwami start is so gripping. It absolutely gets you straight to the story, straight to the point, straight to the plot. Doesn't waste time on any bullshit. And yeah, this is again one more thing that Kiwami does better than Zero, because Zero, although the start was good, it didn't feel amazing. It didn't feel like the game you're going to be playing 5 hours deep. Because some people may not have the patience to sit through some mindless shit that the beginning of the Yakuza 0 will present to you. But thankfully, I'm a very patient person, for better or for worse. Still, Yakuza Kiwami's ending, if you can read subtitles, I mean, yes, some people don't want subtitles. If you don't want subtitles in games, then Yakuza is just not for you, my boy. Because I mean, try to learn English or fucking Japanese, because you're gonna miss one of the greatest gaming stories ever. Still, the beginning is amazing. It gets you in the shoes of Kiryu after, like 12 years after, or 10 years after, the events of Yakuza 0. He's now Dojima family lieutenant, and he's a big boss, tries to deal some shit, rip off some people. You know how it is in the Yakuza world. And look, the game absolutely doesn't waste time. You go to Serena, the bar that you spent so much time in Yakuza 0 with Nishiki again, reunited. Oh my god. And it feels so much, it feels so good to be back with these characters, with this environment, Kamurocho, in the 90s, and then it all goes to shit. Kiryu is presented, the new character, Yumi. She was Kiryu's sister, not sister, oh my god, a friend, a childhood friend that she knew him and he knew her from the Sunflower Orphanage when he used to be a kid. They were raised there, and they were friends, so they knew each other, and they have a crush on each other. They love each other, but they don't say it, of course. I mean, we've all been there, of course. Still, as things escalate, the Dojima family patriarch tries to rape Yumi while in the presence of Nishiki, and Nishiki just pulls out a gun, and in the rush of the moment, he shoots him. So Kiryu goes straight to the crime scene, says to Nishiki, take Yumi to safety, I'm gonna get the gun, I'm gonna get all the fault, I'm gonna go to prison. You just fuck off, Nishiki, and yeah, let me deal with all this, basically. So he saved his ass. Kiryu went to prison for 10 years for a crime he did not commit. And the story just opens up. You see, when you get back, things have changed massively. Massively. Oh my god. Nishiki is the villain now of the game. He's an absolute power-hungry asshole who will stop at nothing to get to the top of the Tojo clan. So many things have changed. People see differently to you. People think you're a murderer, a mass fucking, killer. And you're seen differently. But of course, Kazuma knows this, your father figure. He knows that you did not do it. He knows that Nishiki has done it. Of course, whatever he says, nobody will, believe him. But at least he knows it. That's the most important, and at least for me. As the game goes on, you introduce so many new characters like the florist, Dare-san, the detective that is Kiryu's best friend. A best friend to, yeah, to a Yakuza, to ex-Yakuza, yeah. And yeah, the story just flies through. Doesn't waste time. Introduces amazing characters like the florist, the underground coliseum when you fight all these big fuckers, yeah. And yeah, I'm gonna have to say something, guys. Oh shit. Anyway, I have to tell you something. The thing that if I felt very weirded out and strange, very strange, I found about Yakuza Kiwami is Majima. God fucking damn it! I'm one of the people who did not look at any information about the future games, and when I saw Majima as this crazy fucking psycho who is just trying to fight Kiryu left and right, I said to myself, oh fuck, things have changed indeed. He reminded me of Nishitani from Yakuza 0, if you remember Nishitani. He was one of the villains that eventually, turned heroes. You know how it is. So, Majima now is just following you everywhere you go. He dressed up as a police officer, as a fucking cabaret dancer, as a fucking bartender. He's everywhere in the game. And if anybody doesn't know, Goro Majima is, in my opinion, the best character in Yakuza so far. They may come new ones, they may come amazing ones. Who knows? We'll get to there, but so far, Majima, fuck, he's unrivaled. The story in Yakuza 0, look, why Yakuza, the biggest advantage Yakuza 0 has over Kiwami is Goro Majima as a playable character. Duh, that's his game. If it wasn't for Majima, Yakuza 0 wouldn't be as interesting as it was, or amazing as it was. So, with all the things said about Kiwami, let us give it a fat slap and rate it. So I'm giving Yakuza Kiwami a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Look, for reasons, I'm gonna say it. Towards the end, they introduced a character called Jingu. Jingu is the father of Haruka. Haruka is a little girl you meet in the game. She's she's just a doll. Kiryu eventually adopts her as, her father. But still, this guy just appears suddenly from absolutely nowhere. You see some glimpses of him. One of his companies, one of his organizations, just a little bit, just a tad little bit. And then suddenly he's the biggest villain in the game. The revelation, the plot twist. And it felt a bit cliche. That's all I'm saying. The Jingu, his motivations were basically, I want to be powerful, I want to rule, I want wealth, I want to be a big shot, I want to be a boss, and that's not good character development. I expected more from Yakuza in that certain department. But we all know what we were waiting for at the end of the game. We weren't waiting for a Jingu boss fight, even though we had it. We weren't waiting for fucking MIA soldiers and commandos to fight. No, we waited for the Nishiki boss battle. So Nishikayama is the true villain of Yakuza Kiwami. He's presented as such, and yeah, things. I'm not sure, but I think that the cutscenes that were included in Yakuza Kiwami that show his downfall, why he became such a power hungry asshole, they weren't in Yakuza 1, the original. They were added to the remake. They were added to Kiwami just for better story context. And wow, does it work? Does it fucking work perfectly? They show what he went through, what happened to him. I don't know. It was criticized by some people. Yes, it was. Look, if you haven't played Yakuza 0 and you experience the betrayal of Nishikayama and Yakuza Kiwami, you won't be as impacted as you will be if you play Yakuza 0 first. If you play Yakuza 0 first and then Kiwami, the events of Kiwami will hurt so much more Oh my god, you'll be in torture. So, if you want to suffer, don't play Yakuza 0 and go straight into Kiwami. If you want to suffer, like I wanted to suffer, play Yakuza 0 first and then Yakuza Kiwami. Because in Yakuza 0, they present their relationship so well. They would never betray each other. They're always together. They're always shoulder to shoulder in any battle, in any kind of, problem that they were faced with. They were always together. And to show how they just were ready to kill each other at the end was heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. So yeah, the boss battle of Nishikayama, you can check it out on the channel. I posted it. I filmed the fucking ending from my iPad, guys, because PlayStation just are putting me in the state of not recording. They just said, this is a blocked scene and you cannot record here. And wherever I looked everywhere in the settings and I didn't find, I don't know how to be gone with this. I don't know how to delete it, how to turn it off. And I found out that you can't. It's just in the system. Hopefully they'll fix it in an update. Who knows? But still, guys, as I said, I'm gonna give Yakuza Kiwami a 9 out of 10. Just because at certain points it feels low budget, and the character of Jingu wasn't well presented, Haruka's father. Other than that, it's a no-brainer. If you've played Yakuza 0, it's just an absolute no-brainer. You should go straight into Kiwami. Because it's a great sequel to Yakuza 0, and an alright starting point if you're a newcomer. But if you want the full experience and if you want it to be experienced right, play Yakuza 0 first, then Kiwami. That's my advice. So, for the question, is Yakuza Kiwami better than 0? No. No. 0 had much more emotional impacts, much more things to say, much more layered story, and Majima. Majima, what else can I say? That's enough. If I say Majima, you already know why Yakuza 0 is better. At least a little bit more. A little bit more. Anyway, guys, Yakuza Kiwami is such a fun game. I had even more fun with it with Yakuza 0, but I have to appreciate the quality of 0. It's an amazing game. I had so much fun with it, and we completed on the channel in like less than a week. God damn it, I'm quick. But still, expect Yakuza Kiwami 2 tomorrow, or maybe even tonight, who knows, if I feel like it. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. We will continue the Yakuza games playthrough on this channel. We will go crazy, and we'll complete them all. So, hope you are, in for the ride, and hope you have a good time. I'm sure you will. So, thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe. Love you all. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.